Good morning, guys. Happy Monday, and guess where I am right now? Let me show you and see if you can figure it out before I tell you. I'm in Palm Springs, yay! I know I mentioned this a little bit at the very end of my last vlog, but in case you missed it, today, Monday, I'm spending the entire day in Palm Springs as a day trip slash photo opportunity trip sort of deal, and so far, so good. As you can see, I'm currently at like a windmill farm. I was able to find an area where I'm able to like safely pull off to the side of the road, but I'm not like in the middle of like a windmill farm where like I can't go there because it's like the property, like private property. That was something I was really worried about. You know, I was doing a lot of research before I came here. Obviously I was doing location scouting because I'm starting to shoot my April content, and as you may be able to tell, and if you followed me over on my Instagram and you saw my April content from last year, but I like to do the color pink in April, and ton of location scouting, like I said, went into this, but there was no clear answer on how to get a good windmill picture in Palm Springs. Everyone was like, oh, you know, they're everywhere. And it's like, okay, that's nice, but like when you're hurtling down the highway at 80 miles an hour, you don't want to be like, oh, that looks great, and then like have to veer off the road, and then you get there and it's like private property. Luckily, I was able to find a good spot, and so if you are in a similar situation or you're looking into going to Palm Springs because you're watching this vlog and maybe you're doing some research, because I'm sure I'm putting a lot of Palm Springs words in like the title and description, maybe like Palm Springs photo ops, find West Garnet Avenue in Palm Springs, and once you take the exit off of whatever this highway is that takes you to West Garnet Avenue, go ahead and head, honestly I don't know which direction this is. I should probably know because the sun rises in the west, no, rises in the east, sets in the west, so if this is east, south. Okay, I really hope that this is correct, but head south if you get off on West Garnet Avenue. I'm not 100% sure if that's right, but it's like a really small, like not four lane, it's like a really small intersection when you get off at West Garnet Avenue, so you should be able to tell which direction you can go. There are windmills on either side of this exit, but one of them looks very much so like you'd have to do quite a bit of driving to get to them, and this other area over here has a nice little gravel pull-off, which, like I said, I'm not in private property. Let me just show you really quickly. Like over there is the barbed wired private property, and that's like down that road there's like a gate that you have to get in, but this area here seems fine because I've had a few trucks drive past me and no one has questioned me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take some photos now, take you along with me on this Palm Springs trip. So let's get to it. Outfit, so you know what that means. We are on to our next location, and it is in what I'm interpreting or understanding as like the suburban area of Palm Springs, like where there's like hedges and palm trees and mansions and stuff. And luckily I'm sitting across from my next location, and whenever I'm in like a suburban area and I'm going to be shooting in front of a house like I'm about to show you, I like to make really sure that there's like no photo signs, no trespassing signs, no private property signs, no people sitting in the front yard, none of that. And luckily, from my understanding, this house that I'm about to shoot at is like a historical mansion that I'm not sure anyone actually lives in, and I'm not going like in their yard or anything. I'm literally gonna be standing outside their gate on their driveway. And luckily for me, there is no one around. Not that I'm doing anything shady. Again, I like to be very respectful of the rules. So let me go ahead and show you my next location, but I'm not going to be like vlogging while I'm out there because I am in a quiet neighborhood on a quiet Monday morning. So let's check it out. If you want to find this house, look up Camino Centro in Palm Springs. And that's literally what I put into Google Maps, and it took me right here, and this house is on a corner on Camino Central, so you'll find it very quickly. But yeah, on to the next location. All right, next outfit. And this location, I'm going to admit, is not that exciting, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the lighting. It is a very strange time of day, and it's like 8 a.m. So the light is like just right horizontally through this side window here. But I am shooting at the Villa Royale. It is a hotel, but I'm not actually shooting at the hotel because the intent of this day for me was to be a day trip. Now that my husband and I are living in Southern California, I sort of wanted to scope out Palm Springs and some of the locations, not just to take photos, but also like for future reference, like if my husband and I want to take like a weekend trip and stuff like that. And pretty much from what I'm seeing online and now in person, all of these Palm Springs hotels, it's like, it's not the kind of hotel where you can like easily stop in and like use the pool for a day if you're not a guest, especially in COVID times. So I'm gonna try at the end of the day to go to the Sands Hotel, but that's a little bit ways away from here. But what I do know about the Villa Royale Hotel from photos is that the property is completely surrounded by these thick, lush, tall hedges and like palm trees and a lot of greenery. So because I'm shooting, hello booby, because I'm shooting this very, very busy, brightly colored Lyrica Matoshi strawberry dress, I knew that I wanted to shoot it up against a very, very plain background. So when I saw online that the Villa Royale was surrounded by these really huge green hedges, I was like, okay, perfect. I don't even have to go into the hotel. Easy location, again, right on the street. There are two men jogging right past me. Hello. Oh, they saw me. Talking to the camera. But I'm honestly not even gonna bother really showing you this location too in depth because I'm not actually at the Villa Royale Hotel, but I'll put the Villa Royale Hotel's Instagram up here because it looks like an absolutely gorgeous place that I would love to stay sometime, but that is not the intent of today. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get shooting. You know the deal. Basically, the last location that I just went to was a bit of a flop because there's currently like some yard work people outside of it. It's another residential home and my camera battery's flashing. Amateur mistake. I didn't bring a backup battery, but that's okay. iPhone cameras are really good. But I'm going to my next location, but in between the last failed location, which I'm gonna go back to in a few hours, and this next one, there's this funny little pink car wash sign that I happened to see on Instagram. And I don't know if this is actually gonna turn out well as a picture with me in it. I know as like a filler photo without me in it, it'll be cute, but if I get any good pictures with me in it, I'll put it here. And if not, here is a picture of what it looks like without me in it. It's just a cute little pink elephant car wash sign. Here, let me just show you it. I am parked at a little residential, not residential, like a little office building center that happens to be right next to it, because I didn't want to like park in the car wash parking lot and then not actually use the car wash. On my iPhone and my grip is slipping a little bit, so let me just try to fix that. It's so awkward holding your iPhone like you're filming a YouTube video. But I realized I didn't explain what I'm doing right now. I'm currently at the Pink Sands Hotel. I came here for lunch only, and luckily they were open for lunch only. It was just a little bit awkward though because I've never been here before and I didn't know like the way that I was directed to go to the restaurant. Like, it made it seem like the parking lot that I'm currently parked in was only for the restaurant and not for the actual hotel. So when I walked into the front door, I was a little bit confused because the concierge does not look like a concierge at all. It's like a tiny little table in like the middle of a hallway. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm looking for the restaurant, this looks like the spa, because it looked like a spa. There was like flowers floating and stuff, and there was like a spa menu right in front of me, and the woman was like, oh no, this is the front desk. And I was like, oh, because like obviously I'm not a guest, and like this is a kind of stressful time for, you know, places like hotels, and they're really trying to maintain good COVID security. But luckily the front desk concierge was so helpful. She was like, how can I help you? I said, you know, I was hoping to maybe get lunch by myself. I'm taking myself on a date today. And she was like, that's wonderful, like there should be availability just for you, but let me check, because we have a big party in right now. She said, you know, she called, they were able to fit me in just fine, and super grateful. And this hotel is cute as shit. So if you are in the Palm Springs area, I don't think I'm actually in Palm Springs right now, I'm not entirely sure where I am. I'm like southeast of Palm Springs. It's like a different city or something. I'll put the city name down here so I don't just sound like a complete idiot, but like, because I'm not staying here for like a full day or more, this is basically going to be like a 6-hour, 8-hour trip, like full, including driving. I didn't really do that much research on like the actual names of like the cities and stuff. I just looked at specific locations. But so gorgeous. The entire hotel is painted pink. I'll put photos here on the side if I haven't already. I was able to take photos in the restaurant. I of course asked permission, and because the restaurant was very empty at the time, the big party had just left, there was no issues whatsoever. They just said I couldn't use my tripod, which I did bring with me, and I was like, that's fine. So I just propped up my phone up against a drink, and they had no issues with that. And then I was also able to take photos on the actual grounds. But what I will say is, it was a little bit awkward to take pictures on the grounds, because the Pink Sands Hotel is definitely a lot smaller than the hotel I was at earlier this morning, because it's like a boutique-y type hotel, and like it felt like every single guest was like down at the pool, and like the pool is like the center of the hotel, and it felt like everyone was staring at me taking my photos. But I'll never see those people ever again, who cares? So super happy with that. I'm actually on my 4th out of 5 outfits, so I'm going to go head back now to the location that was like in a suburban area where there was like landscapers and stuff outside. I really hope that location works out. If it doesn't, it is a very cute neighborhood that one house is located in, so I'm sure I'll find something. And then I've made it sort of a bucket list thing that whenever I travel somewhere for photos or for anything, just travel in general, I want to bring one thing home. So even though today was just a day trip, because I've had Palm Springs on my bucket list for years now, there's like a little boutique called Thick as Thieves that's like near the location that I'm going to next, and I'm going to stop in there and just grab like a little something to put in my house. I don't know if I was clear about that. I want to pick up like one home decor piece, like a little thing, not like I'm going to pick up like an entire couch or something from every location that I go to. So I'm gonna go do that now, and I will see you guys later. New outfit, new location. New outfit, new location. Will I post that on the internet? Maybe. Okay, so luckily it looks like the landscaping guys for this next property have left. And I feel funny because I'm, again, filming on my iPhone because I was not smart enough to bring a backup camera battery, and I'm looking at myself, not the camera. Hello, camera. Okay, I'm looking at you. Sorry about that. But let me show you this location. I'm a little unsure about what the right move is here, because it looks like there's some private property signs on the property, obviously, because it is someone's home, but I'm not seeing any like no photography signs. And like I've seen so many people take photos here, but they like walk all the way up to the front door, like they're full-blown standing on this property. And so I'm hoping if I just stand on the street outside of the home, then that's okay. Let me know in the comments what you think is okay, because honestly, I don't really have that much experience with stuff like this. I fully respect people's personal property, so I don't want to trespass, but like, isn't that fair use to be able to take images of someone's house as long as you're not actually trespassing? I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments like what you would do in this situation, and like correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's okay, because like I said, I've literally seen people take photos at this place. I'll put the picture up here that I do end up taking, so that you're not just like listening to me talk without actually seeing it. But the last thing I want to do is trespass on someone's property, and I've seen people straight up like hands on the door take a picture at this person's house. So I'm hoping if I just take one photo, scurry away, and don't actually step on the actual property, just on the sidewalk, then that's okay. But here it is. Here's what I'm looking at. This house here, and if you've ever seen anyone take any photos like at Coachella or at Palm Springs, you've probably seen this pink door before. So honestly, I'm not going to put the location of this place down below. I'm sure if you just do a quick Google with like a, you know, pink door, oh, hello car that's creeping up on me, like pink door Palm Springs, then maybe you will find it. But if not totally sure what the move is here. So okay, this white car has just stopped in front of the house and someone was just leaning out and taking a picture of the house, so that does make me feel a bit better. Obviously no one stepped on anyone's property just then. So all right, I'm gonna see what this Porsche is doing and then I'm gonna go for it. All right, well, a whole ass group of girls just like walked out and took pictures in front of this place. I didn't film them because they literally saw me, and so I didn't want to like be filming them. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And if someone comes out and tells me to stop, I'm gonna delete all photos right away and immediately leave. So I'm sorry I'm making this so dramatic. I would never want to take photos at the expense of someone's private property or the expense of like nature, or like, you know, when you see people stepping inside flowers or like on flowers and like, or like at risk of my health and my safety or anything like that. So sorry for the drama on this one. I just thought I would be honest. I'm not going to just be like, everyone come to this house. It's not mine, but everyone come and take pictures in front of it, because that's just not something I should be doing. So, all right. Now I'm going to head off to the store Thick as Thieves. And again, I'm so sorry for this camera work. iPhone quality, what's good? But yeah, come shopping with me to Thick as Thieves and let's see what I pick up. Happy Wednesday. I had to think for a second what day of the week it is. All I have for you today is a little Sephora unboxing. I have a small package from Sephora here. Honestly, I do not remember what I've ordered, so this is fun. I feel like if you've been watching my vlogs, you probably think that I order from Sephora a lot. I don't. I order from them regularly because they're the only place that I really get my beauty products from, because I really value their point system, and Pickles just needs to be involved. Oh, does anyone else have a cat who just like really wants your attention, and then when you actually give it to them, they're like, no thank you ma'am? Yeah, okay, go be free, go do your thing. As I was saying, I get all of my beauty products from Sephora with like the odd exception. Like I don't get my body wash from Sephora. I get my body wash from like, you know, the drugstore, the grocery store, because I'm not at a phase in my life where I feel like I need to be balling out on body wash. But anyway, let me go ahead and tell you what I got now that everything's out of here. Okay, so I did get the Oribe Gold Lust dry shampoo, and I ran out of my dry shampoo. I was using Not Your Mother's Clean Freak dry shampoo, which I did really like, but I will say, because I liked the smell and it did really work to get my greasy hair like looking voluminous and clean and feeling clean and smelling clean, but unless you shook the bottle really well and were very careful about where you're putting the product, it did leave a white cast. And because if you've seen my previous vlogs, you'll know that I'm getting a lot more into taking care of my hair and styling my hair, I say as I've thrown it up in a ponytail today because I'm about to go work out. But I recently picked up a lot of other products from the Oribe line, because that is the brand that the place that I go get my hair cut, Vogue Hair, they use this brand, and a lot of other social media girls that I follow love this brand. And I've tried, let's see, what have I tried from them? I've tried their, I only have one product from them and I can't even remember what it is. Oh yeah, the only thing that I have from them so far is their heat protectant spray, and I really like it. A little bit goes a really long way, and I know people say that about a lot of Oribe products, so I'm sure the same is true for this Gold Lust dry shampoo. I've heard amazing things about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Because Oribe products are more expensive, but I remember when I first used the heat styling spray, I was spraying it like crazy all over my hair, like I would with like a regular drugstore heat styling spray, and it was way too much. Like my hair was like borderline like wet and like almost like slippery and like actually a bit greasy. But then I realized if I literally use like 5 sprays, it gets my whole head and I'm good. So that's, I think, why their products are more expensive. I have this really big box from Jo Malone London, and I feel like I really don't remember. Okay, we'll do this last. Okay, what did I get? Oh, one of the big reasons why, 2 of the reasons why I even did this order was these 2 things, but again, I'm doing that last, was because I realized I didn't pick up my birthday perk, and Sephora has really, really good birthday perks if you are a part of their Beauty Insider program. I guess is that the way to say it? It is not focusing. Let's see what I can. Yeah, so they have really good options for their Beauty Insider birthday things, which is like basically all you have to do is turn another year older and then they give you free stuff. And for me, if I don't, you know, make an order or like go pick something up and then therefore get my free birthday stuff, it's almost like losing money, which I realize is counterintuitive because I'm actually spending money to get this stuff, but I have not missed a year of picking up my birthday perk. But anyway, so this is the Laneige. It's like a trio of Laneige products, and I've always wanted to try these out, so I figured perfect timing to pick them up for free. They are free, but I did obviously order stuff to get them. This is the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. And I've heard really, really good things about their like water line. I'm not 100% certain if they're gonna be good for me because I have skin that's a bit on the drier side, and from what I've heard about this, it's a bit more lightweight, which makes sense because it's like water-based. But I'm still gonna try it. And then I have their water sleeping mask, and I've really wanted to try this one because I've heard such good things about it. Just really, really great moisture mask. Doesn't seem like it's scented, so it might be good for sensitive skin. And then this is something that I've wanted to try more than anything from their product line, but I've just never had a chance to pick it up. It is their lip sleeping mask, and this is probably like their cult product. It's just literally raved about all over the place, so definitely want to pick those up. So that was my birthday perk. And then what did I get that's not free samples? I have so many free samples and like points perks in front of me, so I do kind of want to save those for the end because those aren't the things that I like went out of my way to purchase, you know. It's like, okay, I'm at checkout and like, let's see what they have that I might like. Oh my gosh, this does not want to open. Okay, well, this doesn't want to open, but it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. And if you follow any sort of beauty accounts on Instagram or just anyone that does beauty stuff, okay, I have to rip this to open it, on Instagram or YouTube, you'll know that something that's really big right now is like the brushed up brows trend. Oh, you can see yourself in the reflection. Hi, there we go. And there's all different types of products that you can achieve that look with, like the big bushy brows. I know people use soap, but I've tried that before, and it just seems like a huge waste to have like a massive bar of soap and you just dip your little spoolie in and you brush your brows up, and I don't know, I'd rather use a product that's actually designed for that. So this basically is like a super strong hold clear wax. It doesn't look like, oh, there we go. Clear wax that will like really stick your brows up. And I'm currently just using an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel, which I do like, but it doesn't have like the intense hold that this apparently will give you. I know there's also the Refi Beauty brand that's like exploding all over social media, but again, I'm such a loyal Sephora customer that instead of purchasing from an independent brand, I would rather purchase something that achieves the same look but I will earn points for and be able to redeem for these guys. So let me start with the free samples. This is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. I've seen a lot of beauty YouTubers and skincare YouTubers talking about how incredible this Belief range is. Pickles is like just really hamming it up for me over here. And then I also got a free sample of the Lancome Genifique serum. I've used this serum in the past because I was struggling a little bit with like premature aging because of skin damage and just bad habits that I was having with my skin. And I honestly don't remember seeing a huge effect on my skin, but I do want to give it a second shot because since I used this the first time, I've changed a lot of other things about my skincare routine and it might affect my skin more positively. Now this sample size is not a big enough sample to determine if it's actually gonna work for me, but I just thought, you know, like instead of not choosing 2 free samples, I figured I would take advantage of the free samples and choose 2 things. And a lot of times the free samples are foundation and it's like, girl, I don't wanna, my foundation routine is good. I don't feel the need. And the two things that I picked up with points, this first one is the Pharmacy Green Clean, what is this? Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And I am a die-hard fan of the Clinique cleansing balm to remove my makeup, because if you're not doing this already and you're a makeup wearer, you need to be double cleansing your skin, especially if you're acne prone like myself. You need to remove your makeup first and then use an actual cleanser. And I am a die-hard fan, no scent, of the Clinique one, like the purple one. I don't remember what it's called. I literally am like my third tub and they last forever. But recently I'm a big fan of the YouTuber Hiram, Skincare by Hiram, and he recently brought to my attention that a lot of different like balms like that remove makeup have a lot of plastics in the formula, which in a way kind of makes sense. Maybe that's how it like holds its like waxy texture without melting. And apparently it's like really bad for the environment, and I would hate for something that I use so often and like regularly in a lot of amounts. Oh, that doesn't even make sense. And I hate the idea that something that I use a lot is constantly just putting plastic down the drain when I wash it off my face. And so this is touted on Sephora, who says touted, as being like a part of the Green with Sephora sort of initiative where it's like an all natural product. So I'm not 100% certain, like I'm not a ingredients expert where I could say that there's no plastic in this. But Hiram has spoken very highly about Pharmacy Beauty and like being clean and green in general. So I just figured I'd give this a shot. If I really like it or really prefer it to my Clinique one, I'll do more research on if this is actually better. And then last but not least, I picked up another hydrating mask. This is the Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask by the brand Youth to the People. Youth to the People. And I've heard amazing things about this mask. Like every time I've considered purchasing it on Sephora, it's always got really highly rated reviews. But the thing is, I don't love stuff that you have to dig out of a tub, as I was just talking about my Clinique makeup remover, which you have to dig out of a tub. I just don't love masks that you have to dig out of a tub. But the current moisture mask that I'm using, I like it. I really enjoy it. But you know when you've been using products for so long, you kind of just want to switch it up. So I just thought I would try that because I've always thought about it. And then this is one of the biggest reasons why I actually decided to purchase stuff on Sephora, because as I said, normally I just buy stuff for refilling purposes, but as I'm looking at this haul, I'm realizing that I didn't need refills on a lot of this stuff with the exception of the dry shampoo. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so I just totally brutally ripped it off. I just totally brutally unpackaged this without showing you, but it's a Jo Malone candle. And I am a candle girl. Like, I've always been a candle girl. It is the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt candle. And I do have this scent in a perfume in the full size, but as I was saying, I absolutely love candles, and I really love burning them, which is new for me because I used to always be like, I love candles, and then I would never burn them because I'd be like, they cost money and I don't want to use it. Oh my gosh. If you've never smelled the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt perfume, you are missing out because it smells just phenomenal. It smells exactly what it sounds like. It smells like you're like standing at a beach in the Pacific Northwest, and there's like pine and salt in the air. Well, technically it's wood sage. And anyway, so where I'm going with this is I have a ton of candles and that are a lot less expensive than this. This is the most expensive candle that I own right now, but I'm honestly purely gonna use this for decoration. You will see as I'm decorating this room that this candle is gonna be like one of the main sort of bougier elements of the room. My cat is eating plastic. No. Yeah, go away. None of that. But I have like what you can't see is like my 10 Target candles over there that cost like $2. So I really knew for whatever reason that I really wanted this candle specifically in this room, so that's why I made the Sephora purchase, because if you don't know, Sephora does sell Jo Malone candles, which is super convenient. This is not something that I'm gonna be burning through and repurchasing regularly. This was just like a little splurge moment, which will make a lot more sense when you see the rest of this room when it's finally done. This is gonna be kind of like my luxurious like lounge with like lots of touches of like the nicer, finer things in life. So literally I'm looking at 5 candles over there that I'm also planning on having in this room that are from Target, a random unscented like votive candle, homesick candles, and an Etsy store that were all like under 10 bucks most likely. And then there's like this honker, and then there's like this guy. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for 15 minutes. I feel like my hauls are always so long-winded because I really like to talk about like why I picked stuff up, not just like, I got this, sounds good, set it down. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be my filming my morning routine, so I probably won't talk to you guys in the morning so I don't end up like double filming. I'm not gonna vlog something that I'm just gonna post anyway, and then I'll be editing that video. So I will see you guys tomorrow or possibly Friday. So bye for now. Hey guys, happy Thursday, and I don't really have much to report on today because this morning, as I said yesterday, I filmed my morning routine video. And so obviously if I spent the entire morning filming that video, I was not gonna vlog it as well. So I did that video, and obviously when you're filming your morning routine, it takes longer than it would if you were just doing your morning routine. It took about twice the amount of time that it normally would because you're like setting up shots and everything. So a morning routine that normally takes me like maybe 2 hours total took me like 4 because I was like balancing a bunch of stuff. Anyway, after that was done, I made some lunch, and then as you saw in the last clip, I made a little trip to Apple and picked up my first ever Apple Watch, and I'm super excited to finally have an Apple Watch. It's so awkward. Oh, Siri wants to talk to me. It's so weird to like have one finally, and like it's also weird to show you. It's very strange to just like, it's a weird angle. But anyway, I'm not sure if I've talked about it before, but I've been wanting an Apple Watch for a really long time now. I first started bringing it up with my husband, I believe like a year and a half ago, so like right before quarantine officially started. Not right before quarantine, because that was probably a year ago. But anyway, I started thinking about it probably in late 2019 about I was interested in its like features regarding health. Like whenever I see people on their Apple Watch and they're like answering text messages or calls or whatever, that's not at all what I want one for. This one doesn't even have cellular on it because this might come as a surprise, but as someone who is their job and a lot of what I do is on my phone, I actually don't like to be on my phone all that often. Like I do spend a lot of time, like at least a few hours a day throughout the day with my phone face down and away from me, just because I don't like constantly knowing when people have contacted me. I don't want to be someone that always has their phone on sound or vibrate, so like the second that it goes off, no matter what I'm doing, I'm like grabbing it. I really like having the peace of not always having my phone on me and not always knowing it as soon as I get a message or anything. So I feel like that might make some people who are more used to instant contact a little bit like, where is she? But like typically I honestly don't like to be near my phone that much. But what I am really excited for, as I was saying, is health and fitness related functions that the Apple Watch has. And I know, and okay, let me back up. So as I've mentioned a few times, if you are not new here, I am currently on what I'd like to call like a sustainable weight loss / health journey. I'm in the middle of losing about 20 pounds. And when I first set off on this journey, like a lot of people that start off on a weight loss journey are like, oh my gosh, I want to lose it in a month, you know, like, and I quickly realized that I'm older now. I'm not like a teenager who's able to like crash diet and see immediate changes. My body is different, and so I've decided to make my weight loss journey something that I don't set a deadline on. I experience the ups and the downs of seeing positive change, then feeling like I'm taking steps backward because I'm enjoying life. And I'm gonna get more in depth with this when I actually do end up making a video on it, but something that I really have wanted to get my hands on is an Apple Watch, because I know like what I've learned about losing weight and fitness as an adult and like in a way that is sustainable in the long term is it can't just be a crash dieting, crazy exercising type of thing. It needs to be a full lifestyle type of thing. So it's not gonna help me if I like, you know, do crazy workouts for an hour and eat very little and then just like because I'm exhausted from doing that, I just don't move my body for the rest of the day. So I wanted to get this because, you know, I'm able to track my steps. I'm finally gonna start doing that step goal of 10,000 steps that everyone always talks about, because it's been proven over and over again that it really is beneficial for your overall health and well-being to not just, you know, work out really hard in the morning and then literally just be sedentary for the rest of the day. So I'm hoping that, I keep awkwardly showing it to you, but I'm hoping that this will really help me out. I'm curious about a lot of different functions that has to do with the health, like even the standing function, like making sure that you stand at least a minute for every hour of the day. That's something that I've never thought of before. Stuff like that. And I'm also really interested in the sleep function, and I'm really curious to see like the workout function, like, you know, when you're logging calories and when you're logging calories lost through exercise. Like right now I'm using MyFitnessPal, which I've used for a very long time, off and on, like for many years. You know, you put in your weight and then you say, oh, I did Pilates for an hour, but I feel like that measurement would not be as exact as to like how many calories I burned as this would be. So something that I've learned, again, as an adult who is trying to lose weight, you know, especially not having the super fast metabolism that I used to have, and, you know, not living the super active lifestyle of being like a college student or a high school student where you're constantly walking every hour from class to class, or living in Hawaii where you're literally active all the time. Something that I've learned to sort of help my body not just be in a plateau is to switch up what I'm doing regularly. And so I think that having an Apple Watch and therefore being able to actually track my steps, and again, you don't need an Apple Watch to do this, you can do it with like a Fitbit or like even an old-fashioned pedometer, but being able to track my steps and my activity and everything a lot more precisely, I think will sort of help get me out of like a little plateau that I'm in right now. So I'm really excited. I'll keep you guys updated. Again, I will be doing a video eventually on my weight loss journey. I was putting a deadline on that video, but then I realized every time that I felt like I wasn't gonna reach that deadline, or that deadline got pushed back because life happened and I wasn't able to completely stay on track, which is normal, I was feeling really guilty about it. So I'm not giving myself a deadline on that video anymore. As I say that in my head, I'm like, oh, maybe, no, stop. So that's all I'm gonna vlog today, because for the rest of the day I'm honestly just going to be editing the video that I shot this morning. So I've linked that up above, or I'll link that up above here if I haven't already. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for, I don't remember what's on my schedule for tomorrow, but I'll see you then anyway. Hey guys, don't know what this is, but happy Friday, and it's already like almost 5 p.m. and I'm just checking in today for the first time, but it's been a busy day, and Pickles is meowing at me because, as per usual, the second that I need to head out the door, he decides that he needs me. So if you hear him meowing in the background, that's what that is. But basically what I've been up to today, I didn't really feel the need to vlog because it was like social media stuff, email stuff, just a lot of like catching up from the week, because I feel like the whole Palm Springs trip, because it was like a full day event that left me like really tired, I just feel like I fell behind on a lot of things having to do with social media and emails and brand outreach specifically, so I've been working on that. Now I'm actually headed to dinner at my family's house. I don't know if I've mentioned this before on the vlog, but my uncle and his family, probably the closest family members to my own like nuclear family, like I don't want to say like our favorites, because I mean, I don't know. I don't think anyone else in my family would be watching this, but they're by far the group of the family that we hang out with the most and that we're closest with actually happens to live like 20-30 minutes away from where I am right now. And it's just super exciting, because I know I've mentioned this before, but I was born and raised in Hawaii, and basically if you're born and raised in Hawaii and the rest of your family is on the continental 48, you pretty much never see them. And so unlike a lot of people I think that I know, I didn't really get to see my cousins or my aunts and uncles like super often growing up, and so it's like really exciting that I live close to them now. So I'm finally getting the chance to go to their house and have dinner and see everyone. It's been a little bit tough scheduling everyone to be able to be there, but I'm gonna quickly show you my outfit, and then I'm going to try to placate Pickles so I don't just leave him hanging and run out the door. But really quick, this is what I'm wearing. Okay, not sure that this lighting is gonna be amazing, but no big deal, because you've pretty much seen all of these pieces before on my channel. This is just a little sweatshirt from Nasty Gal that I have been wearing pretty much all spring on repeat. It's just like a fun way to be comfy but still have like some sense of style, because it's cute, it's lilac. And then these sort of I don't know, half and half. I call them like my half and half jeans, are from Revice Denim. I believe I mentioned them in my last vlog, but as you can see, sort of their defining sort of style is the fact that it's a mixture of light wash and medium wash denim. And then again, I just have on my trusty Adidas Superstars and my Pretty Little Thing dupe of the Bottega Veneta pouch. I know I wear this white and white duo a lot, but honestly for me, I don't wear this combination a lot in like the fall or winter. I don't think I wear it at all in the fall and winter, but this is sort of my go-to spring and summer like accessories combination when I don't want to wear any black, which is honestly pretty often. I don't really wear that much black in the spring. So at first I was thinking about apologizing for always wearing this combination, but it's like, why am I apologizing for getting wear out of my clothes? I think there's just such a pressure these days in like the content creator community, especially the fashion side of the content creator community, to like not repeat wearing something too often, which is stupid. It's dumb. And luckily I've seen a lot of content creators talk more about like actually getting use out of their clothes and like being more practical with what they're buying, which is definitely a result of not wearing anything in COVID. But anyway, rant over, and just really quickly, the last part of this outfit I want to show you. Well, I have my pearl earrings in. Again, they all kind of go together with the white accessories. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to show you this properly. Let's see if I can figure it out. But I'm hoping that I'm getting a good angle here, but I have on my little butterfly clip from, I believe it's called MEJ NYC. That should be what it is. No, MEJ Inc. I used to say it was MEJ NYC, and then I was actually looking at their profile and I was like, oh my gosh, it's MEJ Inc. So I absolutely love their hair clips. I believe I have 4 of them. Yeah, I think I have 4 of these little butterfly clips. It's just super easy. Like today I'm on like day 6 hair, and so this is just a simple way to sort of use the like oils in my hair to kind of give it a half sleek look, but I'm tired of wearing my hair in ponytails. I wanted to look a little cute. I haven't seen my family in like a few years, honestly. I think it's been at least a year and a half. So I didn't want to just chuck it in a ponytail. It's look cute for my family. I don't know. But yep, that's where I'm going to leave you. I'm gonna go make sure Pickles is okay, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Again with the peace sign. What is this? What is this? Oh no. What? You have food. Sunday, and I'm looking in the viewfinder right now, and I feel like I look like a very, very shiny egg. But the reason I am dressed like this is because obviously today is Easter Sunday, and so I'm going over to my family's house that I was literally just at a few nights ago. While I was there, they invited me to another family event with my aunt's side of the family, who I'm not technically blood related with, so I've only met one time, but I remember they're super, super awesome, super, super fun to hang out with. So I'm really, really excited, and I'm not even gonna bother showing you my outfit because it's literally just jeans, my shoes, and this blouse. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off the vlog here. Didn't really get up to anything today aside from just chilling, and yeah, that's all I have for this vlog. And Pickles just jumped on the couch and decided to headbutt me, as he does when I am literally 30 seconds from running out the doors. As I was saying, I'm gonna sign off from this vlog. If you liked it, please go ahead and leave a like down below. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe down below. If you're new here and this happens to be the first video of mine that you are watching, I do vlogs every Monday, and every Thursday I have like sit down style videos, or videos that are more focused on topics like fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, a little bit of home decor right now, a little bit of military wife stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and subscribe below. I'm trying to make it to 500 subscribers, and I'm almost halfway there, which is really exciting. And I really feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!